Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am so excited to be doing this video. I am going to be wrapping up my current Bath & Body Works project Use It Up, like the few items I still had going, and I want to introduce my fall Bath & Body Works project Use It Up. So I'll be running the fall portion of this from September to the end of November is my plan. Typically for these, I only like pick out a couple items and then just roll stuff in, but I've seen people like start with their stash and then go from there and try and like whittle it down. So that's actually what I'm doing for the fall season, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to start by updating you on the products that I have just remaining a little bit in the project, and then show you all of the fall stuff I'm going to be working on. I have 30 products to talk about, so this might be long, so let's go. So to start off with, I have my Confetti Cake Pop Body Lotion. This is literally a half use away from being done. It's so close to being done. I considered waiting to film this video just to finish this up, but honestly it'll be gone tonight, and I'm so excited to get started on the rest of these products, so I can't wait any longer. So this is one more use and it'll be done. Next I have my Confetti Cake Pop Shower Gel. So I have the markings on the back. I didn't even make a new marking because I literally used this one time. But the thing with this is it's getting rolled out because I'm obviously rolling other stuff in, but I have an extra body cream. So when I go to use up that body cream, I'll actually use this with that. And then also I have some of the spray left as well. A little bit more than some of the spray left. I have a decent amount of the spray left. So I'll use these with the other body cream that I have, and I think that'll work out just perfect. So I'll finish them up all together. So this actually worked out pretty well. Then for the other spray I had in this project, it was the Agave Papaya Sunset. I'll insert a picture wherever I was last time because I should have looked at it before I started this video, but I'm about halfway done now. I'm pretty sure I was like in this area. I don't know if I was like literally right in the middle of Papaya. That's a good chance that I was, or maybe just a little bit under Sunset. One of the two, I'm pretty positive. I'm about halfway done. I am rolling this out though. This is one of my favorite sprays. I just love the caramel note in this. That caramel note is just so good, and considering it has that caramel note, I considered keeping it in for fall. I might reach for it, but I really need to get use out of other things, and I feel like I made really good headway on this, and I can easily finish it off like in another month. So I'm gonna roll it out for now. It may pop in once in a while, but I think it's gotten its use for now. Okay, so some things I'm keeping in the project. So a couple of these first ones I really need to throw out a disclaimer on, because you're gonna be like, this is the fall project and those aren't fall. So the first one I have is my Wild Strawberry Body Cream. So this has been in the project. I've gotten a little bit more use out of it now that I was done with my Confetti Cake Pop Body Cream, but as you can see, there's plenty left in this. I don't have any other fall body creams to work on, so I want to continue to get some use out of this. I have some coming that will be added to this project, but until they get here, I think I'm going to just solely focus on this one, just again to get some more use out of it. This is my oldest body cream. I got it like at the last winter SAS, so it was manufactured 2019, like mid-year or early to mid-year, so it's not like that old, and the formula's fine, but just because it is my oldest, I do want to get some use out of it. And while it's a little bit warmer this fall, I don't feel like this is crazy to use. I mean, it's strawberry, it's not like anything that crazy. So I still have this in, but once I get those, I will take this out, unless I'm like super close to finishing it. So also, I have in my Fiji Guavatini still. I'm keeping it in here just because I am so close to being done with it, that I don't think it'll be here for much longer, and then I can just finish it up and get it done. So it's in the project still, but it should be done very, very soon. I mean, this would probably be done by the next update, I would have to imagine. So that'll be like the last bit of this summery lotion out, but I don't feel like this is worth keeping for like a whole nother season. I feel like all these products I have to give a disclaimer on because the next one's Bali Mango. Yes, I know, call me crazy, but okay, this says juicy mango, sugarcane, pink passion flower, and luscious nectarine. This is the definition of not fall, but here's the thing, I got this as a gift and the manufacture date is 2013, and so I just don't want to let it sit around for another season. It smells fine to me. Like, the consistency I'm sure is a little bit watery just because it is 2013, and I mean, you can tell, like, look at the bottle it's in. As soon as I was gifted this, I was like, this needs some love. This needs to be used up. So, hard to say, like, have they truly had it since 2013, or did they get it at, like, an SAS or something that was, like, overstocked, and they just picked it up, but 2013, I mean, I can't wait to 2021 to use this, so I just want to get it used up. And I think if I use it right after the Fiji one, I think it won't be that late in the season, so I can still get use out of it. And I think it'll be a nice alternative to other fall products if we still have like some lingering hot days as well. So this is like the one product that I'm like determined I need to get it done. And then the final body lotion I'm throwing in this project is my Vanilla Bean body lotion. So I don't really have any fall body lotions, as you can clearly tell from this project. But my thought with this one is the scent is just essentially vanilla. So I can manipulate this with my spray I have in, or if I get other body creams, of course. It will kind of play well with everything, so I don't necessarily need to focus on the fact that it's not fall. I think it'll still play well with everything else, and then I can get it used up and keep obviously my more seasonal scents for their appropriate seasons. So that was my final disclaimer for the products. So moving on, well, okay. Moving on to shower gels. I have 2 full sizes in Almond Blossom. The scent notes on this are Vanilla Orchid and Cashmere Musk. I don't know if this is necessarily like a fall scent to some people, but I think, but I don't necessarily have any fall shower gels, so I thought this one would be a good one to use up. Then I have 2. Ideally I would like to finish both of these. If I only finish one, that's fine. One of these is full, but the other one I did mark where I'm starting. And then I do have 2 travel size 1,000 Wishes, and honestly I don't really know that this is fall either, but this has a distinct berry note in it, which I think will be nice for fall. So also originally when I got these at an SAS, I was like, these will be perfect to have on hand for travel. Obviously we're not traveling anywhere, so I really need to get these used up. Plus, once the tubes are empty, I can clearly refill them with other products. It doesn't have to necessarily be 1,000 Wishes, but I can just refill them with other more current Bath & Body Works products, I guess. But I don't want to necessarily just keep these on my shelf waiting for a chance to leave town. I just want to get them used up, and then I'll go from there. And I'm sure I can continue to get minis from future SASs and whatnot, so that's why these are in. My first official fall product in the project. So this is a mini in Champagne Apple and Honey. So I thought this would pair nicely with the Vanilla Bean body lotion because, like I said, it's just vanilla, and this is just a simple champagne apple and honey fragrance. So I think this will really like make it more fall-esque, even though it's just a vanilla. And then, like I said, I do have more items coming. Don't know when they'll come. I literally just placed the order today, but once they arrive, then I can use them up with my other products. Like, they'll be more fall centered, so I can put them in this project as well, but I'm just gonna start out with this. I do have a couple other things I've pulled out that are maybe they're not fall either because I really have nothing that's fall for body care yet. I don't know why. But they may just help. Like I pulled out like a vanilla spray just to kind of help supplement if I want to use other things. But I think this will be very easy to finish just because it'll be the first thing I'm working on and the only thing I'm working on. And then it is a mini as well. Okay, so that's everything for the body care section. Moving on to hand soaps. So hand soap I feel like we'll use up naturally, and I really just kind of wanted to put in all the fall things, but some of the things I considered like I wasn't gonna do. Like I didn't throw in any wallflowers because once you plug in the wallflower, you can't really speed up its usage. It just gets used. So I felt okay using hand soaps because obviously you can determine how fast you use them if you continually are washing your hands, you know, or if you're really slacking and not, then you're not going to see as much progress. So that's why I felt comfortable rolling these in as opposed to like why I didn't roll in any wallflowers. So here are my soaps. So the first one is Coconut Pumpkin Latte. I love the packaging on this. It's so beautiful. Honestly, it might get kind of hard to mark once it gets down in here, but we'll figure it out. None of these soaps are open yet, but I intend to open this one today, right once I get done with this. So this is the first one I'll be starting with. Then I have Sunlight and Apple Trees. I got this at the Winter SAS as well, so we'll be good to get this used. I then have Afternoon Apple Picking. I'm so ready for apple scents. I'm really excited. They're one of my favorites. So yeah, this one I've recently picked up. And then also recent pickups were Pumpkin Apple and Pumpkin Cupcake. So in total, I have 5 fall soaps I'd like to get through. I don't think that'll be much of an issue just because of we like just naturally use these up. So I really don't think this will be a problem, but I did want to just track it and include it in this because I think it'll be interesting to see. Okay, moving on to candles. I'm going to start with single wicks, and these were all my $5 single wicks you're going to figure out. The first one is Apple Weather, so it looks like that. I've actually burned it only a couple times, but I do have a head start on this one. This one is more of like a green apple. And then I'm also going to be doing Honeycrisp Apple. This one obviously hasn't been started yet. I have Pumpkin Apple and Caramel Pumpkin Swirl. I have Pumpkin Spice Latte. And then this one is Spiced Apple Toddy. This isn't necessarily fall scented, but I know when November comes, I am going to want to light this. I mean, not maybe November 1, but once it gets to like Thanksgiving, mid-fall or mid-November, you know, like I feel like I need to bust this out. I like to do this more like pre-Christmas. I would do it after Christmas, but it's a really good like pre-Christmas type, so that's maybe like mid-November. I wouldn't be upset if this wasn't gone by the end of this project in November. Have burned it probably only one time. Yeah, so I wouldn't be like super upset if this wasn't done by the end of November because I feel comfortable carrying it over for winter, but I would like to at least maybe light it a couple times. And now 3 wick candles. The first one is Salted Caramel. This one I literally just lit for the first time. This wick's looking a little sad, but I lit this for the first time last night. And in the actual jar on cold, this smells way too cloying. Like, it's so sweet, but actually lit, it was way better. So I'm excited about this, and I think this will be good to go with my apple mini candles, which is how I burned it yesterday. Next is Pumpkin Donut Shop. So this one I haven't burnt. This one is going in the project because I know if I do not put this in here, I will hoard this. I will not light it. Honestly, I won't, and I mean, it might take me a good minute before I actually do light it, just because this is something that I would hoard, and I know it. Oh, it's so freaking good. Honestly, I need to just light it. I mean, I'm not going to do it today, but I need to just light it and enjoy it while it is truthfully burning, because once you, like, if you just let it sit there, it's obviously not doing anything for you either, and I don't want to be that way. I am that way with things, so I don't want to do that for this. So I'm putting it in here. I'm putting it out into the world that I am going to light this and use it during this project. Okay, next is vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. So this I have already started. I've had this for a while. Does it, oh, is that the year? Oh, okay. It's from 2018. So I do need to, I do need to get it out. It is already halfway done. We are having a little bit of like sitting wax issue, as you can see from the color, and also I can tell by the smell. Like, it's not as full potential on this top layer, as you can tell, just because of that sitting. It has life left though. I can smell it, but I do get a little bit of that soot. I mean, look at that. So I think what I will do for this one is cut it up for our melters or our wax warmers. Just because I don't think if I continue to light this, it's going to be a good situation. But even if I do cut it up to melt, I will keep the cubes in the jar so that we can see how I'm going. I won't like put it with my wax, or I might like put it with my wax, but I'll keep it in the jar so that we know how it's going. Okay, Cider Lane. This one is another one I could see myself definitely trying to hoard. This one literally to me smells like carameled apples. I absolutely love it, but that is why it's going in this project, because I know myself and I know I would hoard this. I love the lid. I love the jar. I could totally see myself reusing this jar. I love these. I feel like it's dirty. Oh my gosh. It had like soot on the back of it. No good. I love these jars that like completely wrap around, like all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. They look really, really nice. And this lid is really fancy. So like I said, I know this is one that I would also hoard along with the pumpkin donut shop. So this one is also going in the project. All right, last two. I told you guys this would be a long one. So the Perfect Autumn is going in here. This one is fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, crisp apple, rich clove. This to me is like a not late, but a late fall scent. This is like potentially, I don't know, like probably November. I don't know if I could do it. Like definitely not September. It's way too spicy for that, but definitely like later fall. This reminds me of like spiced apple toddy, but like an autumn version, if that makes any sense. So this will be later fall. And then also I have a 3 wick in spiced apple toddy, also one of my favorite packaging, like really love it. This one I've never lit, same as the single wick. I don't want to finish this. I mean, if I did, fine, but I don't necessarily think that this will get done during this project, but I'm comfortable with carrying it over. I just want to light it at least once before this project ends, and then I'll roll it over into the winter one. So that is all the products that I'm starting with. Obviously, as I go through this, I'll be updating you guys on what I'm finishing or using or progress, etc. I'll continue to do these the same schedule I do these now, so I try to do them like twice a month. Yeah, I try to do them twice a month just to keep you guys updated, because I feel like if I go a whole month with doing it, I'm like missing certain updates. I hate when your lines are literally like here and then it's finished. Like I don't feel like that's as satisfying, so I like to update kind of more frequently on how I'm actually doing with things. So I'm really excited for this project. Let me know what you guys are going to be using this fall in your project use it ups. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.